cool moment to play at home as always, but start a season this way, especially a season where, optimism is pretty high with the Wolves right now.
Yeah, honestly, thinking to me to have the opportunity twice in my career, such an early stand of it as well, just take it as a blessing, and having that opportunity to be in front of my friends and my family and represent the Timberwolves and try to get a win and, like you said, do something special, which we believe that we can do. It's fun to start here and start now and just to get after it.
I mean, you had a great finish last year with Minnesota, and do you feel like that momentum is carried over preseason and heading into the regular season personally?
I think it's helped my confidence. It's also helped me just kind of trust the process. It's been like a bumpy ride, but I think coming here in Minnesota, things have kind of smoothened out for me, especially in just being able to grow in a role which I've never had that opportunity to do before, and just making the most out of it each day, trusting the process. In the summer, a lot of work, and then playing with the national team, having a similar role in the national team. So I think all of it just kind of spiraled in a good way, and it's all crescendoing in my favor.
On that note, the comfortability to know that you get to stay this offseason in Minnesota, how much did that help your game?
I think for right now it's a little early for me to really see that difference, but I think I could just feel it already. Confidence-wise, familiarity, being able to build chemistry and build on a role that I was given and come back to it. So I think each year for me it's just been different. And so now kind of having the same thing this year, it's new and it's been fun though, to say the least.
It feels like every year there's another Canadian record in the NBA. This year it's 26. Coming off of an incredible summer with FIBA, just how dominant and present are you seeing Canadians in the league and just the growth of basketball in Canada?
I would say it's definitely becoming a reality for a lot of young kids. And I think when I was growing up, it felt like more of a dream, and that kind of wonder of, I want to make it, and that work to make it. But seeing more and more people come out of Canada, I think it's starting to give younger kids that hope and belief that, hey, I could do it too. People coming from Toronto, people coming from all over the country, and just seeing those guys do it, I think it gives the younger generation confidence, and I think it just goes to show that our development, our skill, it's just getting better each year.
What's it like to have two Scarborough guys on the same team?
That's very rare, but it's cool. Lenny's my guy, and I try to take care of him as much as I can. I know they give him a hard time, but he's just a rookie, so I think you don't really have that as much, especially from Canada, let alone Scarborough. So many people just have tried to make it and haven't gotten as far, but to share that experience with him, for him to have his first career game in Toronto the same way I did, I mean, the story writes itself kind of thing.
On the note of the growth of basketball in Canada, what have you kind of seen since coming home after the World Cup performance? Have you kind of noticed a different level of excitement, both like with the fandom, but also just with like guys around the league wanting to play more now for the country?
I get asked that question a lot, and I think it's just at some point in time we decided to commit, and I think obviously us doing well, us going to the Olympics is going to make people want to play more. Everyone's going to want to play in the Olympics, but I think the guys that committed first and foremost deserve that chance. But I mean, it's a great time for us to all band together and represent our country, do something special for our country, and continue to make history.
For sure. What about just like with the fans and like in the community? Have you noticed like after this summer just coming home like a different level of excitement for the national team?
I don't know. I haven't had too many encounters. I've gotten a few thank yous here and there, but I haven't had too many encounters or can really feel the buzz. I would assume so. Yeah. I think anytime success starts to build somewhere, people get excited about it, the word gets buzzing, and then people start to look forward to it. I know us being in the Olympics and not being in the Olympics for such a long time, and the city hearing about it, the country hearing about it, I think it probably has created a great amount of buzz and excitement as it should have.
Nickeil, how big of a game is this? High expectations for your group off of a strong preseason in this kind of building. How big is it tonight?
Well, I mean, when you just keep the main thing, you kind of drown out all the extra. Like, it's gonna be tough. They're a great team, and it's a great arena, and the fans, they get loud here, and I think it's just embracing the process, staying together. One thing we've done well is that we've always responded well together as a team, and I think just coming back with a lot of the same core guys and that comfort we have with each other, I think it's a great test for us to get going.
Awesome. Thanks, Nickeil.
Thank you.
Thank you,
Thank you,
Nickeil.
Nickeil.
Yep.